Right, everything's free and open. Well, they can hear world-class student pianists perform and learn. So it's really geared for piano lovers or anybody who really wants to see how professionals are really trained just before they're, ready to roll, so to speak. We're working on having a successful first.
12 years ago, before the laughter, before the friendships, there was a single vision, a pianist who dared to believe that music could be taught differently. Rebecca Penneys looked at the world of competitions, full of pressure and performance, and asked a simple, radical question. What if music could grow through generosity instead of rivalry? So in 2012, she built a place, not for winning, but for becoming. A place where every note was a conversation, every masterclass a meeting of souls, where tuition was never a barrier, and mentorship flowed as freely as the music itself.
We all respond to music. I don't think I've ever met anybody that didn't respond to some kind of music. And so here we are, a bunch of people who somehow got bitten by the piano bug. So we have a tremendous common area of communication. Even if we don't all speak English so well, or we all don't speak Chinese or Korean or whatever it is. So we start from that point, and I think there's a tremendous potential of, spreading music throughout the world. The power of music is tremendous, and everybody here, I think, already knows that and envisions themselves as a combination teacher-performer because of that.
This festival is different from other festivals in, as I said, so many professors come and the students have lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson, which can be exhausting, of course, if you're not ready for it. But if you're ready to dig in and learn and grow, it's an invaluable opportunity to get perspective from many different sides.
So that's his pulse. What's the time signature? 4/4. Wow. So is it in 4/4? No.
And that, in the end, is what we're hoping for, which will turn you from a very good student to an artist. It's how you take all the information at your disposal and really make it into your own belief, your own artistry, your own ideas. That is very exciting.
I hope you all can enjoy this musical journey.
RPPF being a very unique experience for me because unlike other music festivals that I have experienced before this one that had me playing for one teacher or two teachers at a time, this has been a really unique experience because you see so many different perspectives and in such a short amount of time, and you have lessons every day, but on top of that you also observe master classes from all of the faculty, so it gives me a very general survey of the spectrum of different musical possibilities, and what I can do with that is take the things that most resonate with me and put it into my own playing to make my own unique perspective.
So how much you're doing everything right, but your leverage, you're poking a little too hard. Just find me the sound of that first note the way you want to hear it. Yeah, firmer finger, very little, yes, that's much better. That's much better.
For this summer, I prepared 5 pieces to RPPF. It's nearly a full recital program. I had a lesson with Miss Penneys on the Italian concerto, and she said everybody should at least bring to the festival recital program to actually enjoy the festival.
think the pure density of lessons that we get is like a semester's worth of lessons in 3 weeks, and just the exposure to all the different people. I guess that's exactly what you said. Yeah, but also like I think a lot of the other aspects of the program, such as like, you know, the dance lesson we did, beach day that we're doing now, and just a lot of recreational activity that's well organized and keep us not burnt out, I think, from all the lessons.
Yeah, and then we're going to see a dolphin next week. I really
Yeah,
like
dolphins.
When I look at the website of this festival, I thought it's really nice that they have this kind of fun day, because piano festivals can be, when it's only pianists, it can be really like only intense and only practicing and only having lessons and master classes, and everyone is so, like we are so dedicated to practice, so we kind of tend to lock ourselves into practice room. So this music festival forces us to go outside and experience more, which also faculties were talking about in Q&A for the first session, I think. And we got to like interact with friends, and also like looking at something beautiful is also really important for our music making, and you know, looking at like ocean and hanging around with people and talking, taking pictures, those experiences, I really appreciate that I got to do that in this festival.
The idea is that we're a community of peers here, of faculty peers and student peers, and the whole idea is to enable them to relate to one another, to get to know everybody and everybody's background, and go forward in a peaceful way without feeling that one person is better than another. So that's also very important. So that's really a founding principle of this festival, and I want to keep it that way.
I've been coming to the Rebecca Penneys Piano Festival for many years now, and I always look forward to coming back. I think it's a very special festival. I think what is different about the students is that because of what Ms. Penneys is able to provide in terms of a great lineup of faculty from the most prominent schools in America and beyond, lots of performance opportunities in masterclass and concerts, etc.
Here, yes. Okay. And then, so here he wants the hemiola. So 2, 2, 2 is exactly what he asks for.
I think probably most importantly, the fact that the students who are admitted to the festival don't have to pay tuition. It's all tuition free. That makes it so that all the most motivated, highly driven, and most talented students want to come here. So it's very competitive to get in, but those who get selected are all of extremely high level.
For me, I think it's the community, because first of all, it's a very intense festival and we all have so much workload, our lessons, our master classes. And so I think it really pushes us together because we all have to come to the same place every day and stay here for hours. And we build friendship on these working together, sitting in the same room and listening to the same master class and eating together and even staying in the same dorm.
I think adding on to that, we also get to go to beaches and museums at the end of every week. And so it's not just about practicing and, like honing in on our skills, but also having fun at the same time. Yeah, I agree with all of that. I think I never had a festival with 3 weeks of like 13 lessons, and we have like everyday master class, and we even have any special classes and about our bodies and also awareness, a lot of other interesting topics. So yeah, it's very special.
How has the experience so far?
So we're all going to join in the chorus. So ready? T. O. Space. O.
When I was 17, I played for the great Arthur Rubinstein, and he asked me how much I practiced, and I said, I'm afraid not more than 3 hours a day, Mr. Rubinstein. He said, you must never practice more. Well, I liked that message very much. I'm not saying to students don't practice, of course not. I don't think that the time measurement at the piano is the secret to artistry. It takes time to learn repertoire, but practicing is a function of life in music and must be thought of that way and not as a function of finger moving.
And of course, those young pianists are very lucky and they work hard. I can see that because everything what they have here from lesson to lesson, from one professor to another professor, they have a lot of practice rooms they can work on, and I can see they have a good time together, and the whole community here is wonderful. They're engaged in the festival, and the wonderful Steinway, Tampa Bay, always presenting concerts from some of the festival young pianists. So it's all kind of working together, and for us faculty, we have a wonderful time. First of all, to teach this great talent, kind of breathe, that's it, it's done, yeah? So think about bigger lines, yeah? And of course, to just see each other. It's also a very rare opportunity for us to see each other because usually we are in different places. I'm performing all over the world. So to see my colleagues here in a short period of time and share and just be in music and celebrate these young talents and celebrate great piano music. What can be better? So I'm just so happy that the festival is very successful, and I wish the festival many, many years of this success and flourish more and just be here for all of these young talented pianists. It's very important.
It's my great pleasure to be here at Rebecca Penneys Festival this year. It's my first year here, and I think it's a very interesting and unique festival. Students here coming for 3 weeks, and they have great opportunities to study, to have lessons with famous professors from different schools, to hear different points of view about their playing. I think the program is very intense. They're here for 3 weeks. They have every day is very interesting for them because they have piano master classes to attend. every day they have some activities and interesting experiments. So for me it's really a great pleasure to be here, to meet some wonderful colleagues and to know some new people as well. And I really invite for the future other students to come and to participate. I will also encourage my students to apply. I already have one student here, and I hope this festival will have a great future.
I think we got a lot of lessons here, and it's for free. And it's I haven't been to many piano festivals, but this piano that's why I choose RPPF as my first piano festival to try.
I was also a little nervous coming in because there were a lot of lessons, and it seems like every single day there's a lot of stuff on the schedule. But I think it's actually a really nice balance because you're learning a lot and from your own lessons, but also from watching master classes and the soirees and performances and everything. And I think everyone here, the staff, all the faculty, and also all the participants, it's been really nice and welcoming, and everyone is great.
To come at this schedule with like the mindset of trying to be a sponge. How much can I just soak in? Congratulations! Yay! Have fun! Yay!
Well, I think the campus is actually very beautiful, and this music building is lovely. It's just the right size for a festival of our size, which is about 23 faculty and 40 students. The dorms are new, so that's very nice.
The entire campus of USF is really nice, and the dorms that we're staying, it's not too far from the music building, so it's pretty easy to get from school and home. And there's a lot of food options in Tampa, and a lot of us usually we order delivery or we go to like the student center, and there's also a lot of options there if we just want to like take a short walk. So I think the entire like surrounding and where the festival is, it's in a really good place.
I'm gonna be a senior this fall, so I'm also preparing for my applications for grad school right now. I got a lot of progress because I can learn many advices from different professors, different teachers. I think it's really important for me to see those pieces from different point of view.
They were beyond like exceptional. These young individuals have dedicated their hearts and souls to their work, and you can see it, you can feel it. It's still resonating in the walls. I wish you guys could hear it. Like, you can still feel the vibrations of the piano in the air. have a love for music myself, my whole family. My brother plays the violin, viola, cello. I sang soprano for a while. So this ignited something in me, working with Rebecca Penneys and just bringing back those old memories, and that love for music doesn't die and it can't die. So this was like a full circle moment for me personally as a human, and being able to enjoy this experience with this team.
Music is a symbolic expression of life. The students bring their lives into music and take from it a sense of what musical life can be.
Nowadays, everybody plays the piano very well, so then it's really a question, does that person turn a phrase? Does that person have something to say? Does something grab you about that person? And those are the kinds of talents that I really want here. People who I think can really have an impact and create a future not only for themselves but for the world. I mean, I really believe in music as an art form of peace on earth, and I'm trying to spread that message. And I'm hoping that we have here this year and every year 40 messengers that will go forth with that idea.
Transformative.
Remarkable.
Formative.
Fulfilling.
Eye-opening.
Unique.
Inspirational.
It's wonderful.
Rewarding.
Uplifting.
Joyful.
Inspiring.
Exciting.
Nice.
Great.
Thank you so much, Professor.
My pleasure.